Hello everyone and welcome to this beta patch notes 01317. I'm very sorry that I don't have the footage to show all this stuff, but we can talk about it. And future videos will follow where the differences are explained. Starvolt made a lot of fixes and bug fixes and stuff. Some changes to the combat that it's much faster now. And some changes to the Clade Gifts. So they added a counter in the combat log to show you the damage reduction. And finally we have information for overflowed skills. I mean, if you skill your skills accidentally to 110 or something like that, with your attribute bonus you can get over 100, but it doesn't matter in any way. It don't make your skill better. That are just wasted points. So it's very good that they added to this. Also some very important changes. I just list a few, not all. For all, please look in the video description. So the first change, meal charge power curve changed. You now need to charge slightly longer before attacks do proper damage. So spamming attacks is now weaker than before. Meal charge speed is increased, so now we have faster combat. Players now have to wait for a missed meal swing to fully recover before being able to do the next meal action. The recovery animation should now match the miss penalty duration. I just see one problem with that patch, with that changes. If you're in Australia, you're more fucked now than before. But I think we don't have a lot of Australian players, I'm not sure. At least from my viewer base, it's under 1%. It's, I think, 0.1 or something like that. I'm not sure how it's technically better or worse, but I will test this with a friend of mine who is in the USA, and I'm here in Europe, in Germany, and we both will test it. A video of this will follow the next weeks, I think. I'm not sure, I have not much time. Yeah, anyway. The two-handed weapon miss penalty is increased, I think to slightly buff the one-handed weapons. AI now scans for additional targets while in combat. So if you're in a dungeon and the healer heals you, then maybe he will also get the aggro. Like it was in Mortal Online 1, where the healer also got the aggro from the mob. That was in the core idea a good thing, but practically it was just annoying as fuck. That's why I deleted my healer character. Anyway, fixed an issue where guards would attack another AI before any other target. So that means if you have a bear with you, not a bear, Wolf said, you idiot. I meant a bear! And you are a criminal and the guards will not attack your bear first, but will attack you first. Which is an awesome change because this little teddy bear is simply too cute to die and too fat. They also added some Clade Gifts. The Alvarine Clade Gift Traumaturg now gives you a 50% chance to not consume any regions upon casting a spell. I mean, mage materials currently cost nothing, so this is not really a benefit. I mean, fuck the 2 silver and 10 silver, it doesn't matter. But please now think in the long run, if we have the other spells, where you need more rare materials, then this will come in handy. Next is the Oghmir Glade Gift Metalsmith, which decreases metal material usage by 6% when crafting. I mean, I will play a Thuzar and a Vela, but now it seems I must play an Oghmir, because I'm a crafter and I will be a weapon crafter, and if I want to be competitive, then I need to be an Oghmir, because my prices will increase if I'm not an Oghmir, because guess what? You need 6% more material than the Oghmir. I don't want to rant about this, but it's really pissing me off. I mean, seriously. This is a slap to the face of all people that are just in the game for crafting, for trading and stuff, because now they have to play an Oghmir, because that is the only way to be efficient. I like the idea behind, but in such a competitive environment like Mortal Online with the real hard competitive economy, this is not a good idea, because that will force any armor or weaponsmith to be an Oghmir. And I guarantee you that anyone who will be a salesperson, like Ibaruri, some other Icarus guys, me, a few people from my guild, they will all play just an Oghmir for this perk, because the economy is the only thing these people care about. And every other player who casually tries to sell his stuff got undercut by the prices of the Oghmir smith. And metal materials also includes Oghmium, I think. And I, for example, don't like to play the Oghmir. I really don't like to play the Oghmir. But now I'm feeling I'm forced to play one. Anyway, now seriously, please comment below what you think about this change. Maybe I'm just stupid or I don't get it, but I would really like to know what you all think about this. Oh man, so after ranting a little bit too much about the Oghmir, sorry guys. The human Clade Gifts Charismatic, which gives 5% better prices when buying and selling from NPCs. Yeah, I could just rant out the whole video, but I think I will skip now. No, I can't skip this, sorry. So that means, I played Mortal Online 1 since beta of Mortal Online 1. And if I learned something from that, then that 90% of my time was farming and making gold. So in order to be the most efficient farmer, the most efficient player in my playtime, I have to use the Alvarine because of the 5% more stuff I get from the carcass. Then I use my other character, a human, to sell all the leftover stuff from the carcass that I don't need. Then I buy metal from this stuff or use an Oghmir because of the higher extraction yield and also for the higher refining yield as well. And then I also need the Oghmir to craft the weapons that I want to sell. So I used like 20,000 hours in Mortal Online 1 just for crafting, farming and stuff. And if I, for example, have just one Thuzar I played also in Mortal Online 1, then I would be completely fucked because now I need for the same amount of stuff, not the same time. So it's not only 6% and 5%, but I would have needed not 20,000 hours, but maybe 22,000 hours. As I said, I like the idea behind, but it's just not how the reality in this game works. The reality will be that many people will have 3 accounts with all these 3 characters to maximize their profit, to maximize their gold farming potential, and everyone else will just be a little bit frustrated and a little bit mad because 5% in 3 different categories of farming and stuff is actually a lot. But please don't get completely mad here at StarVault. At least I will try this. I'm not saying this is complete bullshit, but we can try it at release. We can try it a few months and then maybe see what will happen. And then maybe they can change this later again, or they will just leave it like that. It just depends on how it plays out. So don't get too much assumptions here. It shouldn't be really a rant. I'm just scared that I need to play an Oghmir instead of my Thuzar because I really like to play the Thuzar and I only want to have 2 accounts and the other one is the Alvarine and I really like to play the Alvarine. Oh man, anyway, now to the Alvarine Clade Gifts. Stalker reduces aggro range by 10%. This is awesome. Makes them now the perfect hunters. And we now have Plant Sharper 2, which gives 10% higher yield when operating the Habologium press and workbenches. Yeah, I'm not going to rant here. I really don't rant here. I explained it now a lot by the Oghmirs and the humans, and I don't really like to explain this again, but it's the same here, and it's even 10%. Hiya! I need to calm down. Okay, let's look to some changes of the Clade Gifts. Now to the Clade Gift changes. Just to name a few that are very interesting. All Clade Warcries now have a 10-minute cooldown. The passive from the Alvarine, the Runner and Sprinter Clade, now both also increase the speed even further and gave 5 stamina points extra. I will make a compare video about that. Adjusted Alvarine Clade Gift True Sight weak spot chance to 5. So the Alvarines now have an even higher weak spot chance, which is awesome for dagger fighters and stuff. But I'm wondering if these weak spot chance is also for bows. But that is a question only Henry can answer. Now the Oghmir pipe is changed. Many people complained about this and now finally they changed it. It now takes 40 seconds and increased the health reserve cost by 10%. So if you are an Oghmir, you really need a cook on your side. They adjusted the Thuzar Glade Gift that can heal you passively. You regain 3.3 health every 10 seconds and now your healing is reduced by 35. The Thuzar has also his battle cry changed. It now gives 20 raw strength. This will actually increase your damage bonus to 39 up to even 40%, depending also on your height, of course. And StarVault fixed a lot, really a lot of stuff, which is awesome. So don't take my rant over the Oghmirs, the humans, the Alvarines and even the Thuzars too seriously. It's just my personal opinion and I really like to know your opinion about this, because I just want to know if I'm seeing this completely wrong or not. Or maybe we just have to wait and see how it works. So special thanks to my Patreon supporters Carmel, the Dragonslayer, Dexter and all the others, of course. If you liked the video, please leave a like, would be awesome. Also subscribe and remember to make party hard. See you next time. Goodbye.